Hey guys, this is Darren Benton again with Performance Motorcoaches. We are up in Middlebury, Indiana. Today's a Sunday. Came over here to pick a coach up, head back to Texas. We thought we'd do a quick little video. Thought it'd be nice and quiet. We got refrigerated trucks over here. We got lawnmowers over here. So we'll go really quick outside and we'll get inside where it's a little bit quieter. So this is a sold unit. This customer came while his coach was in production and put a deposit on it. Painted it to match all his sand cars, all his toys and whatnot. So it's a pretty cool color. I think it'll stand out quite a bit once we get everything blacked out. Unfortunately, this is the only thing we had up here in Indiana to change out, but once we get back home, we'll change out the wheels, do a grill guard, kind of get everything dialed in, just a little bit more unique look. But this is a 2-bath. We do a lot of these 2-bath bunk beds over and over and over. They're extremely popular, and part of the popularity of those these 2-baths is they're so incredibly user friendly. There's a lot of room in them. The bunk beds are adult size. Your showers are adult size. Everything is big boy approved. So it's a unit that's not just good for a family with small kids. You could take basically 3 generations here. You could put 20-year-old kids, 40-year-old mom and some pops, and then grandparents. So there's a lot of room all the way inside the coach. A lot of capacity on the coach as well. We'll kind of get into a little bit of that more inside. This is the Freightliner Cascadia 126 DD16, so 15.6 liter DT12 transmission. To me, by far the best power combination out there. I'm always happy to drive these things back to Texas. It's always a lot of fun. We'll be back probably Tuesday-ish, but we'll rally a little bit this afternoon and make a good little jaunt on Monday, and then we'll come in, we'll get everything done. So maybe we'll see you guys back right about a week from now once everything is completed. But let's go ahead and jump inside real quick. We'll kind of show you how usable it is inside. These are large coaches, so these will be roughly in the little over 45 foot in overall length because of everything that's involved inside the coach. But you can see it's very, very usable even with the slides in. A lot of people ask me, hey, why doesn't this floor plan have an opposing slide, or why don't you do more opposing slides? And it's very much a matter of preference. One thing that is it's a major hurdle or obstacle is whenever you have this big giant slide that would be inward. So imagine this piece of trim right here being right here. It just feels very, very confined driving up and down the road, versus this. You can get to the vast majority of your kitchen, you can get to your front bath, you can get to your bunk beds. So a lot more usable, and a lot of people don't take into consideration every time you start and stop a slide, not only are you kind of affecting the overall integrity of the box itself, but every little piece of trim. So basically this guy right here is about 8 inches wide. So every time you do that, you basically have about 16 inches of lost space. 16 inches in space, basically, you're talking about a lot of, potential cabinetry, maybe an additional cupboard or linen closet. So just, it does seem to affect things quite a bit. So we'll run back here. You still get to your refrigerator. It's a Samsung 18 cubic foot residential. You've seen some of these without handles. It's kind of one of those things right now in the appliance world. You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. So I prefer ones with handles, but better to have that than none at all. So we come back here. Lots of room inside this bathroom right here. Very usable bathroom. Great for whether you got old or young. And then the shower itself, there's a ton of room. So basically I can run my elbows out here, elbows out, almost all the way out. So a lot of room inside. You'll see predominantly I do everything with tile showers. I really don't like to do any kind of fiberglass shower at all. They feel really confined. They seem very, very cheap in a coach of this caliber. So happy with all the colors on this. We've done this over and over and over. Really don't kind of deviate this floor plan too much. We might involve a few different colors in the future, maybe a little bit different flooring, but all in all, this seems to work over and over and over. The Villa furniture, that was a welcome addition we've had for little over a year, just kind of an upgrade. There again, this caliber coach. There's a lot of crap furniture out there in the RV industry, and we're really happy to have the the Villa brand. I feel like it holds up longer. I feel it's a lot more comfortable to sit in as well. So we will take and pause this up, and we'll run all the slide outs out, and we'll kind of show you guys more of the coach here in a second. Okay, here we are, open back up. All the slide outs are out, and we'll kind of continue to go through the coach itself. One thing that I kind of lose sight of is the structure of the show haulers in general. So these are all welded steel frame. Most everything out of the market right now are a screwed together construction. That's very unique. In fact, Showhauler is the only RVIA compliant, stick with me kids, RVIA compliant, fully welded steel frame coach out on the market. Everything else would be a conversion. The problem with conversions is they're not in the NADA guide. They're not recognized by lenders. They're not recognized sometimes from large insurance. So it became very problematic, if you had a major loss, if you need to be able to borrow money against them. So that's pretty cool in the Showhauler. They're the fully welded steel frame that are the RVIA compliant, and they are in the NADA guide as well. So we'll jump back to it. Lots of room here. All solid maple cabinetry. All the drawers are all dovetail construction. Lots of room here. Everything is really selectable. Everything is customizable in a Showhauler. We could have built this kitchen several different configurations. We could have done more drawers. We could have done all cabinets. And that's one thing that is pretty unique as well for Showhaulers. You can do a lot of different things here. Granite countertops, which is kind of my go-to all the way across the board. We don't, we can do Corian. I just feel there again, in a coach of this caliber, having tile floors, having granite countertops really kind of ties everything together. That coupled with the tile showers, so just a part of the whole package. But a few things I kind of forgot to highlight a little bit. This does have spray foam, which is not every manufacturer offers any kind of spray foam protection. This does have 3-inch foam board, and this does have heated tile floors. So everything is really a la carte with the Showhauler. All those things are selectable. So many different ways you could take and build this coach. But as far as overall floor plan, just kind of works. You have a 54-inch bunk over the top right there. This does pull out right here. The dinette is fixed just because this is a granite countertop, and you're not going to get a little mechanism to be able to push this countertop up and down. Little pantry area right here. This can be convertible, so if you want to do some type of a hanging rod in there, you could do that as well. Kind of showed in this bathroom right here, but with the slide out open, this door will swing all the way back around. Fair amount of storage there. Just regular flushing toilets right up here, and also in the back. Washer dryer, stacked unit right there. There again, if a person didn't want to build it with a stacked washer dryer, you could do either a larger kitchen, or you could take and just do more closet space there. So I'll jump on these guys right here, flip my shoes off for the new owner. But I'm basically a little over 200 pounds, right about 6 foot tall, so there's plenty of room. I tell you, I've driven these coaches all over the country, done a lot of deliveries to customers, and probably for the first 2 or 3 years, that's the only place I would sleep. I never felt that I should be sleeping in a customer's new bed. So many nights in the bunk beds, and I've never slept in a bunk bed where I thought, there's just not enough room here. So very welcome to have the much larger bunk beds there. 3 air conditioners. This does have the Oasis hydronic heat. It does have the 12.5 Onan generator as well. So come back here, the master. There again, lots of different ways to do this, configuration wise. So it does have a 43-inch TV. We did not do an egress window right there, but there is an egress window back behind the bed there. We could take and push this up, do an egress window there, and eliminate the window. So a lot of different potentials there. Lots of cabinets underneath here as well. There again, they're all soft close, all real maple cabinetry. I come back here. This bath is 41 inches in length, so a fair amount of room here as well in this shower. And there again, you know, if you wanted to take some room elsewhere and do up to like a 47 to 48 inch shower, you could do that. Very simple. Like I said, I like doing just the manual flushing toilets. They're just one less thing to break. All the electrical, very, very easy to get to, very, very easy to read. So basically anything on your house or your generator runs off this panel right here. And then anything that would run off of your inverter goes right here. So pretty easy to follow there. So we're hoping to be back probably back on Tuesday morning. We'll get everything blacked out. We'll get the wheels, we'll get the grill, and maybe get this coach ready for its new customer at the end of this week. Just pretty brief little video. Always happy for you guys to come in and check us out. Casual Sunday here, but glad to have you guys here on this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share.